Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, a beautiful day outside, but honestly, I have been sitting here staring at my screen for hours trying to process what we just watched. So let's just get right into it because I am honestly still processing what just dropped in today's July 13th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. And I have to say, I am exhausted. I am so tired of seeing the exact same patterns play out over and over again on this show, but at the same time, I just can't look away. You guys know exactly what I mean, right? It is like a train wreck in slow motion, and you are just glued to the screen. Today we had two massive, completely chaotic storylines colliding. We have Sheila manipulating Finn again, which, shocker, I know. And then we have this explosive Spencer and Forrester feud heating up in a way that just makes me want to scream at my television. The writers are really testing our patience today, let me tell you. Let us start with the Sheila and Finn of it all. Because honestly, what were they thinking? Sheila is completely desperate right now. She is absolutely desperate when it comes to her so-called desire to spend time with Finn and baby Hayes. And the craziest part? The part that actually makes me want to pull my hair out and throw my remote across the room? Finn actually believes her. He really truly believes that Sheila is a changed woman. He looks at her and sees the good in her now. I mean, come on. How many times are we going to do this? How many times is Finn going to fall for the exact same routine? It is like he has complete amnesia about everything she has ever done to his wife and his family. He is a doctor. He should know how psychopaths operate. But no, he just looks at her with those big puppy dog eyes and completely forgets the past. And then Sheila goes in for the kill. She gives Finn this warm, motherly hug. It was so manipulative. Just watching her wrap her arms around him, you can practically see the gears turning in her head. She is playing him like a fiddle. A cheap, gullible fiddle. She uses that hug to push him, to manipulate him into helping her. She basically begs him to make Steffi see that she deserves a place in their lives. She wants a spot on the family roster. A permanent spot. And Finn, bless his heart, he is just so weak when it comes to his birth mother. He cannot just say no and slam the door in her face like any normal person would do to the woman who shot them in a dark alley. But okay, maybe I am being too harsh. I need to take a breath. He did not just completely cave and hand her the keys to the Cliff House right then and there. He could not give her any actual guarantees. He actually tried to push back a little bit, telling Sheila that she really needs to lower her expectations when it comes to Steffi. Because let us be real here, Steffi is never, ever going to see things Sheila's way. Steffi is not going to just invite the woman who terrorized her family over for Sunday brunch and tea. So Finn tries to manage Sheila's expectations, but it does not even matter because he still gives her an inch. And we all know that if you give Sheila Carter an inch, she is going to take 100 miles and probably kidnap someone along the way. So what does Finn do? He finally decides that he will at least talk to Steffi. He agrees to pitch the idea of Sheila having a place in their family. I literally yelled at my screen when he said this. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Not a single fan on social media thinks this is a good idea. The countdown has officially started. The ticking time bomb that is Steffi Forrester's wrath is going to go off, and it is going to be spectacular. You can bet your bottom dollar that Steffi is going to be absolutely furious that Finn is even bringing this up to her. And think about everything else Steffi is dealing with right now. A few weeks ago, we saw all that insane corporate drama with Brooke making that seductive offer to Ridge to try and take Steffi's co-CEO spot. Steffi is already fighting for her professional life against the Logans. She is already stressed out of her mind trying to keep her company together. And now her husband is going to come home and say, "Hey, honey, how about we let my psycho mom hang out with our son?" It is going to be a bloodbath. Steffi is going to lose her absolute mind, and honestly, she has every right to. I am fully on Steffi's side here. Finn is being an idiot. There, I said it, and I am not taking it back. Okay, let us switch gears because I need to calm down about Finn and his terrible life choices. Let us talk about the younger crowd, specifically Will Spencer. So Will is just feeling completely lost right now without Elektra by his side. Ever since all that messy drama exploded back in April with Ivy manipulating Elektra's letter and trying to keep them apart, things have just been completely broken. Will and Elektra's relationship got totally wrecked by Ivy's toxic scheming, and Will is just a sad, lonely guy right now. He misses her so much, and, I actually feel bad for him. He got played by Ivy, he got into that huge physical scuffle with RJ, and now he is just left with nothing. So Will realizes that he needs some advice. He needs a game plan to get his girl back. And who does he go to? His dad, Dollar Bill Spencer. Which, okay, going to Bill for relationship advice is certainly a choice. But Will goes to his dad's office looking for some fatherly wisdom. And what does he find? He finds Bill looking like he just went 10 rounds in a boxing ring. Bill is literally beaten up. And this is where the episode just went completely off the rails for me. Will asks what the heck happened, and we find out that Ridge Forrester, yes, the great Ridge Forrester, came over and physically attacked Bill at the office. I am fuming. I am actually fuming about this. Will finds out that Ridge attacked his dad, and Will is just seething with anger. And he should be. Ridge has been making this huge, massive deal about how Will is so dangerous. Remember? Ridge fired Will from Forrester Creations because Will punched RJ at the bikini bar. Ridge stood there on his high horse, acting like Will was this uncontrollable, violent threat to society. He made this huge fuss about how Will is so dangerous and unstable. But what does Ridge do? What does the great Ridge Forrester do? He walks right into Bill Spencer's office and punches him in the face. He physically assaults a man in his own workplace. The double standards are just making my brain hurt. It is so stupid. So stupid. The writers just let Ridge get away with everything while everyone else has to pay for their mistakes. Ridge is out here going to people's workplaces and decorating their faces with his fists. It is insane. Ridge is acting like he is channeling his inner Massimo Marone again. The guy is a total menace right now. Will actually points this out, and I wanted to stand up and cheer. Will thinks it is completely ridiculous and hypocritical that he got fired for a bar fight, while Ridge is literally running around town beating people up at their place of business. And of course, Bill is sitting there icing his face and just absolutely trashing the Forresters. Bill is going off about how arrogant and violent and terrible the entire Forrester family is. The Spencer versus Forrester war is back on, and it is getting really ugly. But here's the thing that really got me. Even with Bill sitting there bleeding, completely trashing the Forrester name, Will not let him talk bad about Elektra. Will refuses to lump Elektra in with the rest of her crazy family. He defends her. He tells Bill that Elektra is not like Ridge or Steffi or RJ. And that is actually really sweet. It shows how much Will really loves her. Even though the Forresters are literally beating up his family, he still wants this Forrester girl. It is very Romeo and Juliet, but way messier and with a lot more corporate drama. Bill is obviously super skeptical about the whole thing. He does not trust the Forresters as far as he can throw them, and honestly, who can blame him? But Bill is a softie when it comes to his sons. So even though he hates the Forresters, he still gives Will some tips. He gives Will some classic Bill Spencer advice on how to win back the woman he loves. Will they actually reunite? I do not know. RJ is still lurking around, probably trying to steal Elektra away. But I am rooting for Will. So that is where we are at. A completely chaotic, messy, frustrating episode. Finn is setting a bomb off in his own marriage by trusting Sheila. Ridge is running around assaulting people while pretending to have the moral high ground. And Will is just trying to put the pieces of his love life back together in the middle of a family war. I am exhausted, but I will be right back here tomorrow to see the fallout. Because you know Steffi is going to find out about Sheila, and you know Bill is going to retaliate against Ridge. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next time.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.